Welcome back to Nails and Yap. I'm so excited to bring you today's episode as it's sponsored by Horner. So they very kindly reached out, offered an exclusive discount code for you guys, as well as sent me some goodies that I could use on Sasha during today's episode. Use the code Nails and Yap to receive 10% off your entire order on the Horner website. This discount applies to one-time purchases with no minimum spend required, and it's available to all customers. Please note the code can only be used once per customer and can't be combined with any other discounts. Thanks again to Horner for sponsoring this episode. I can't believe you've reached out to little old me and supported the podcast. Well, I can, because Horner, anyone who knows them, they're the most supportive brand ever. They love hyping up nail techs. Thanks again, and thanks to you guys for listening. I hope you enjoy this episode as much as I enjoyed filming it. Hi, welcome back to Nails and Yap podcast. So today I'm joined by Sasha, aka Beauty by Sasha, and we're going to talk about attending events together, which is super fun because we met at an event, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, how have you been? How's this week been?
Yeah.
Anything fun?
Amazing. I've been so looking forward.
Annoying? No? Been looking forward to this?
No, I've just been looking forward to this. I'm so excited. I feel like I've not had a nails done for literally like 10 years.
So it's so nice, isn't it? To sit and be like,
I can be the client this time.
you don't have to like twist yourself up in weird positions and do your wrong hand.
Yeah. I'm just excited to get my nails done and just have a little chit chat because I feel like you don't get to do this when you're the nail tech.
So, what have you been watching? Anything good this week? Anything you've been listening to?
Do you know what?
Any recommendations?
Well, one of my clients told me about, is it like that Race Across the World? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I'm just like a serial watcher. Like I just go through repeating watching Friends and Big Bang Theory just through and through. Once I finish one, I start the next one. So I'm really bad for watching like new programs, but it just sounded right up my street, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Obviously, I've started season 1.
Yeah, it's
so
which
good.
one's series 1 again? Where are they travelling to?
Oh, where are they travelling to? Is it Singapore?
Yes. It's got that one.
Yeah.
The celebrity ones are quite fun as well.
I
You
feel
see
like
like a different side.
Yeah, I feel like I'd really enjoy that. But yeah, so we were watching that the other day, and that's pretty much it. But I'm really enjoying it.
Nice.
So I just thought, do you know what? I might sign
It
up
makes
for
you want
that.
to travel, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It makes you want to go travelling more.
It makes me want to sign up for it.
We're watching Black Mirror at the minute, which I don't know. I went off it the last few seasons, but now we're back. We're into it. We've done like 3 episodes in 3 days. So I'm like, you've got me hooked.
Love that.
Today is actually a really exciting episode, and I feel like you are the perfect guest for this one. One, because we literally met at an event, so who better to talk to about events?
Super.
But 2, because Horner have very kindly sponsored this episode, so I have got a little bag
of goodies.
goodies. I couldn't resist from the sneak peek. I was going to give you clothes, and I was like, I just want to see.
We got so excited.
So we've got a little bag of goodies, and we're going to use these 3 nails today. So,
What have we got?
we have got trial kit of the hard gel,
Perfect.
which is super fun because I love hard gel. Like, I'm such an advocate for a prescriptive manicure, and like some of my clients really need a hard gel, especially the more heavy-handed ones. I've never tried Horner's, so I'm really excited because I've heard great things.
Yeah, I absolutely love it.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
What is actually in the trial kit? Let's have a look.
Do you know what? The packaging.
Packaging's so satisfying.
Just do it so
Do you know what, I
right.
love that they've started doing these bags as well. Like, because they used to just come in black, didn't they? And
Yeah.
now I'm like, when it comes to gloves, I'm like,
Yeah.
Small hardcover Swift tips. Cute.
Oh, half cover.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been a tip girly. I've always used tips, especially when I was doing acrylics and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're like an OG beautician, aren't you?
Yeah,
Like, you
OG.
are.
Yeah.
You do the acrylic. I never trained in it.
Yeah.
No, and now I'm like, I was chatting to someone the other week about this, and I was like, it's going to come back. But then that's why I love the gel extensions.
Yeah.
Because it fills that gap for me where it's like I can still extend.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like you can't. I feel like there's still like you can't replace acrylic. Acrylic is just an OG. But I used to do like acrylic with designs, and that was like.
Is that way?
ombre.
See, I don't know because obviously I'm not training it, but I always see a little thing and it's like cut out like that and with like a French,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's
So like, I used to do French with that. I used to do ombre, and then it was that marble when marble's in. When you used to have like 3 different colours of acrylic and you like swirl it together.
Oh, so that's actual. I just assumed it was like gel on top.
No, I don't really know.
Okay.
It was honestly.
So what you do it and then you just have to wait for it to set.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you do it without it getting like lumpy?
I don't know. Like, I think
That's a skill. That is a skill.
I think you have to work really watery with it. It's like you have to make your bead a lot wetter.
Right,
And then you just
and then
literally
you
swirl
can-
it around really lightly, and honestly, you just let the gel just kind of do its, like, well, let the acrylic do its work, you just kind of let it Go down.
That is a skill, and I do not have it, so
Yeah.
I'm impressed. So we've got Pure Bond sample,
Mm-hmm.
which is their primer, isn't it? And then we've got a sample of each of the hard gels. So core
Is what I use.
is what you use. That's like, am I right in thinking Express is like this quick one, doesn't need a base coat?
Yes.
Yeah.
And doesn't need a top coat, I'm pretty sure as well.
Oh really?
I think it's literally
That's
once you
fun.
wipe off with IPA, I think you're
Right,
good
if
to
you
go.
don't want to refine, you
Yeah.
just can go.
I think you're good to go.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, we'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, let's not stop
I
fake
should
news.
know that really.
Core, that's like the middle one then, isn't it? And then it's fibre, it's got like actual fibre in it.
Yeah, 10% fiberglass in it.
Wow.
Mm.
Just extra hard gel.
Yeah, that's good for like extreme length extensions.
Mm.
And if for anybody that wants like extreme length. But
What's
core,
that?
I feel like is my go-to with absolutely all of my clients, to be fair.
Well, we will use core on you today then, and I'm excited to try the others. I probably will try the others on myself. Ooh, that is nice. I love a nude. Do you know what as well? It's so hard sometimes to get a nice nude because sometimes they lean like really pink or they lean like beige, and my clients don't suit, not many anyway, would suit a beige nude. I'm not even going to ask the price to know what's in here because I couldn't resist. So,
Oh my god, cute colour.
cute coil. It is Tiki Twist.
I've not smelled that.
Coconut, banana, pineapple, and berries.
It smells like a pina colada.
Well, nice. Isn't that nice?
Oh, it's
That is
so
so summer. And then look here, which is cute. So I'm gonna not use this on clients and keep it for myself because I've got to take some perks of the job, haven't you? And then we have got the Mirror Gold detail pen. Super cute. We have got a orange and a pink. And I have quite a lot of oranges and pinks, but none like these, which is perfect.
Wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That is like a Barbie pink.
Because I've got Dolly, and I thought Dolly was bright, but I think that's even brighter.
That's cute, isn't it? So that's Giddy Up, and then we've got Prairie? Prairie, I think? Like tangerine, like cute little bright orange.
Is it?
Peachy.
Yeah,
Like a peachy tangerine, like, yeah, that's cute. So we're going to do something with those today. Have you got anything specific in mind?
I feel like with them sort of colours, I feel like summer vibes, blooming gels.
Yes.
I feel like you
Yes.
have to, I love a blooming gel.
And I love pink and orange together. I think they're perfect.
I think them two colours
So-
just marry so well together.
And I don't know if they have stocked my regular nail account before they sent these, but I go on all the time about how pink and orange is my favourite combo.
Yeah,
So
it 100% is.
if it's just a coincidence, then that's a fantastic coincidence. So
Well
we'll
done,
do
Hannah.
pink and orange blooming gel set.
Yes.
Perfect. Are you happy for me to just freestyle it? Do you have any that
You go for it.
Yeah?
Knock yourself out.
Beautiful.
You go for it, girl.
Shall we put some of the gold in as well?
Yeah.
Because I do love adding a
I'm
bit of
a
like
gold
a
girly.
metallic with a, yeah, cute.
On the blooming gels, do you like maybe in the middle with the little...
Little flowers.
Yeah.
Cute.
I just feel like they'll do it adorable.
So, do you want to just let everybody know a little bit about you, how you got started, how long you've been a beautician, give us like the sort of short-ish version, because I know you've got a lot of years to cram in.
I was going to say 10 years to cram into however many minutes.
I mean, we've got all the time in the world, so
Oh,
take
true.
10 minutes if you want, but I will need to roll the intro at some point, so
Do you want to roll the intro now?
yeah, fuck it, let's roll the
Go on.
intro.
Welcome to Nails and Yap, the podcast where I do people's nails and we have a good old natter. I'm Laura, I'm a nail tech, and after years of hearing the funniest, deepest, and most random chats, I thought, why not turn it into a podcast? Whether you're a fellow nail tech, a client who loves a good catch up, or someone who's just nosy about the beauty world, you're in the right place.
So, let's talk events. So, when was your first event? Because I don't think your first one was the one I met you at, was it? Had you done one before, maybe?
My first one was at India's, the one that we met in Altrincham.
Oh, wow. I just thought you guys had met before.
No.
I just assumed you were getting on so well. I just assumed you were already friends.
No, we just
Love
obviously
that.
hit it off. It's so funny because she says now to me, she's like, you so remind me of my sister. And I think that's why we just hit it off.
Yeah, so for anyone who needs a bit of context, me and Sasha met at an event which India, who is Inc. I'm sure you're aware of her, especially if you use Hona. She is one of the Hona girlies who posts a lot on TikTok. And she basically set up a little network in Manchester to get Manchester nail techs meeting more, because she has a home-based salon, doesn't she? And she just wanted to like expand her network. And I suppose like if you're not in a salon, it is the kind of job that you are a bit
You feel a bit
more isolated, yeah. Was it October, that first one? I don't think it was her first one, but that one we went to.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was like October, November-ish.
Oh no, you were at the second one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were at the second
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
I thought you'd already met.
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
So what made you then just like go for it with attending your first event?
Because I work with my friend. Obviously, I have that support network with her, but I don't have any nail tech friends. I just thought, why not?
Yeah.
And she seemed really lovely, and obviously it was in my area, like literally 20 minutes away. So I thought, what's the worst that's going to happen? Like I said, like the worst, like one thing we know how to do is talk.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm not going to go quiet, it's not going to go awkward.
And were you nervous walking into that event
Oh
for
god,
the first time? How were you feeling? Talk me through that.
I feel like when I was first walking up, I just thought, oh my god, because I only know what she looked like through Instagram, and I don't know obviously anybody else. So I'm like, who am I looking out for?
Yeah. But walking into a room of people you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she explained it. She was like, "Oh, we're upstairs." So I just came up and was like, "Oh, hi. Like, are you here for the Nail Tech Network?" Like, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, hi." Introduce myself, and honestly, as soon as you do that, it feels
the ice is a bit broken, isn't it?
And but in a way, I think because there was only a few of us, it felt even more intimate, which was really, really nice. So it's like you get to know everybody personally.
No, it's cute, isn't it? My first event was the one I met you at, so it was at the same place but downstairs. I think there was about 8 of us there. There was like a decent turnout, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And I think I knew the Nail Tech Network existed, and I think I'd given them a follow. And then I remember it was like a couple of days before the event. I'm a bit like, I can dip in and out of social, so sometimes I'm really, really on it, and then other times I'll like abandon it for like 4 weeks and barely even look at anything. And I think it was sort of during one of them times, and I went back on it, and it was like, oh, there's this event tomorrow, and it was like the Sunday or whatever. I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to do it. Basically, at the start of last year, one of my resolutions was to go to a Nail Tech event. And then it was like October, and I still hadn't gone to it, and I was like, oh, so I booked on to Maisie's thing. And then when I was scrolling and saw about India's Nail Tech Network event, and that it was like a sit-down meet-up, I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go to that tomorrow. And I didn't really even give myself a chance to like think about it. I was just like, I'm going to book on, go. It's a sit-down thing. I think I wanted to go and maybe meet people where you go, you sit down, you've got a table, and you don't have that walk into like a room and be like, where do I stand? Where do I head? Like, who am I looking for? I thought, no, you can just go say, I'm here for this event.
Yeah, literally sit down,
and then you've got a seat. You feel a bit more secure because you've got a place. Yeah. So I was like, right, I'm just gonna do it. Not overthink it, just go. So I did. And then I met you guys.
Yeah, I think I honestly did that. I think I just booked it and I was like, well, there's no going back now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to turn up. And honestly, it really wasn't that bad.
It's not, is it?
For anybody that's thinking to do that, honestly, just do it. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to just sit there silently, but that's fine because you're still around other people. I think everybody's just so friendly.
Yeah.
Like, I've not really met a nail tech that's just kind of like, oh, standoffish.
And that's the thing, I think, when you go to events, everyone's there to have a good time and to meet other people. So like,
the same thing. Yeah.
It's not like you're walking up to someone in the street or at a bus stop and being like, hi, let's be friends, and they're like, leave me alone. Like, they're there for the same reason, so no one's going to be like, why are you talking to me? Everyone's there to like have a chat, and you might chat to someone and find that like you've not got much in common, but just move on to the next person.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
My first event was that one that I met you at, and then my second event was when I went to Maisie's soiree.
Yeah, I did hear about that, but I think I only found out after it.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. So Maisie is also a Hornatech, and she's just done a summer one actually a couple of weeks ago, but it was when I had like one of my handos, so I couldn't go. But that was really fun. She basically threw a pre-Christmas like party in November for nail techs, and it was so much fun. But I don't know why, because she never said it, but I just thought because she's like a Horner gal, that it was like for Horner people, but it wasn't. And I've heard her speak about it since, and she's literally said, I wanted to do one that's like not brand specific, it's just a big Christmas party because loads of nail techs don't get one. But I just assumed it was for Horner techs, and one of the girls in the salon here use Horner at the minute. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to go by myself. So I did, and I was terrified going into that. And obviously I was talking myself in my head through like, you know, you talk all day, like this is what you do for a living, like you will be fine, you've never had, you know, you've never been short of words to say. If you get nervous, just go to the bar and get a drink, like you'll be fine. But walking in, I was so nervous, and it was so busy. And it didn't really hit me until I got there that it was in a bar, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I've come out by myself on a Saturday night. And I got there, and I was slightly late because I took too long to get ready. Story of my life. I just walked in and I was like, where do I go? Like, I felt like, people kind of in like little groups, and I was like, I can't just walk up and be like, hi. So I thought, right, game plan, I'm going to go to the bar. So I went to the bar, got a drink, I thought I'll just get chatting to someone at the bar. But then there was no one at the bar. So I was like, okay, plan failed. So then I thought, right, get your drink, go up to the toilet, and there's always girls in toilets. Like, the girls' bathroom is where it's at. So I went up to the toilet, and there was no one there. There was no queue. There was no one there. The event was busy. There was a lot of people, but I was clearly like in the wrong bits. I put my lipstick on and was like talking myself in the toilet. I was like, you can do it. Just go downstairs. You'll be fine. Just find someone who looks friendly. Go up to them. You've got this. I went back downstairs and I was like, ah. So I found this like little table kind of near the front door, and it was like slightly out of the way. And I was like, right, I'm just gonna stand there and just wait. And then I looked around, and there was like, everyone was in like their little groups, and I was like, I'm actually all by myself, and I thought, I'm gonna go home in a minute. Like, I booked a hotel for the night, and I thought, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel, run a bath, order in a takeaway, have a lovely evening by myself. Like, this is not meant to be. And then literally 2 seconds later, these lovely girls came up to me and were like, oh, you're here by yourself? And I said, yeah. And they're like, oh, cool, you can stick with us. One of them was from Manchester, like the others were further down south, and they just took me under the wing for the night. And then, yeah, it was honestly so lovely. And after about 5 minutes of actually chatting to someone, I was like, yeah, sweet, like, I don't want to go home now, I want to stay. And it was all fine.
Do you know what, it's amazing that you actually went on your own, because I think as much, obviously I did that with India's event, but I feel like, because it was somewhere like in a cafe, it was a very chilled vibe, it wasn't like a party.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't as worried, but hats off to you, and it just shows that obviously it was absolutely fine.
It was honestly absolutely fine. So yeah, and then my third event was the Christmas one we did, where it was me, you, India, and then Sophie.
Yes.
We went out in Manchester, so for the Nail Tech Network in Manchester, India did, I can't remember whether it was November or December, but we just had a little night out, didn't we? And she put it out there to see who was free, and there was only 4 of us, so we went on a little
Christmas night,
little night out, and it was well cute.
And that was like almost like we've met multiple times before. We all just.
I think that like we just bonded on that night, didn't we? Like we started off with pizza, and then we went to, was it the Osthouse? Yes. I never know how you say that, but
yes.
We went there for a few drinks, and then before we knew it, we were like dancing on the tables in sauce.
My favourite thing was when we were sat having pizza and we were all like, are you having a drink? Are you? Because it was on a Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were like,
so we're all off on a
what's the
Monday. We're like,
vibe?
what's the vibe? Like, who's drinking? And we were all like, just do it. So we just like obviously had a few drinks, and it all just got a little bit crazy. And
yeah, before we knew it, it was 3 a.m.
Yeah, and we were literally like, all like we should actually go home. Like, it should be bedtime now.
Yeah, because they had a live singer on, didn't they? Like massive disco, like it was a good vibe. The Sunday vibes were vibing.
Yeah, the vibes were vibing for sure.
I actually bumped into like one of our family in there who is a brow tech, and she was also out with the like salon mates that night. So I feel like there was a lot of gals in there who were in the beauty industry who were like, Sunday's the new Saturday.
Sunday, yeah,
it's Christmas, we're out, it's a Sunday. Yeah, and then it was at that you guys were like, oh, we've got the after Christmas party. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go, but that was before I'd been to Maisie's, and I was like, I don't know, like it's a bit far because it was in Bristol, wasn't it? And then it was that night, you guys were like, just travel down with us, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, because when you've got somebody else to travel down with, it just honestly made that journey so much fun, because it was like 3.5 hours?
Yeah, it was quite a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there was just so many nice people there. We met so many people at that event.
So many people.
Like,
it was funny though, because me and you were like, we are literally India's entourage, because she's like a Hona celeb.
Yeah.
And everyone was coming up to her and being like, I love you so much, and me and you were like, just bodyguards, like,
well, what about us? We were just her like security guards at that
yeah,
point.
we were like, hi. I remember in the car on the way down saying to you guys, if there's anyone stood by themselves, like, I need to go and speak to them, because that's what those girls did to me when I went to Maisie's event. And if that hadn't happened, I probably would have ended up back at my hotel, like, I can't go in.
With pizza.
With pizza, yeah. So I was like, right, if I see anyone by themselves, like, we need to make a point of like actually going up to them, because like pay it back, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
But to be fair, when we arrived, everyone was already grouped up, weren't they? Like everyone had already got chatting, and
I remember there was one group of girls outside and we were chatting to them and they like I just thought they were like friends and they'd come together and they were like, no, we've all come individually. We met half an hour ago.
They were all in a group chat beforehand because remember when we were going out for food, there was a chat going on saying like, oh, we're all meeting here for pre-drinks if anybody's on their own if they want to meet. So you can join like things like that if you wanted to go to things and then you just meet them and you already know the names and you might have already had a little quick chat with them.
Yeah, because I think a big thing about anxiety around events, it's the idea of walking in by yourself.
Yes.
It's the idea of who am I going to talk to? What if nobody talks to me? What if I'm just stood there alone? Whereas if you can like meet up with someone beforehand, it's like a security, like it's like a little safety, like you really have.
Oh, I love this colour.
It's cute, isn't it? Do you know what? That was absolutely gorgeous to apply.
Isn't it? How amazing.
Self-leveling. That felt like a builder gel to apply. Like that level. I do use hard gel, but I've never tried the Horner one. And the one I use is quite thick and it takes longer to apply. Whereas that felt like, at the minute on my booking system, my hard gel is like 15 minutes longer than my builder gel appointments because I know that the actual hard gel's that long to apply. Whereas that I feel like could be a
the self-leveling is absolutely incredible. I know. She's gorgeous and I love that colour. I've not had
That's
this
really
one
nice. It suits you as well.
I normally have pink blush.
So obviously like we've been to a fair few events now between us. Do you reckon like different events would suit different techs? Would you advise different people to go to different ones or would you sort of say just go to any? Or
I would say just go to any because you never know, like you might prefer one over the other. You might have an idea of one that you like, but it might not be like that, you know what I mean? And I feel like they're all, in a way, they're all the same, as in you're all still networking because majority of nail techs work on their own, don't they? So I just feel like try them all because you never know. Because different people go to different events. And
that's true.
Different vibes. Because for example, like when we did the India with India in Altrincham, obviously you just go there literally for 2-3 hours. And that's it. Whereas the one in Bristol, we stayed over, made a day out of it. It's an experience.
You sort of bond a bit more with the further away ones, don't you?
Yeah, and also I think it's just an experience for yourself. Like I would never go to Bristol. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, I've heard nice things about it, but it wasn't like on my must visit list. But it was really nice.
Yeah, so like I got to experience that as well as obviously going to an event. I feel like, do you know what? Just be open to absolutely everything because you never know what can come your way. You never know who you're going to meet.
I loved the party. I thought that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like both Maisie's and the Horner one. Horner have got one in September, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
And I really want to go to that. I just haven't booked my ticket yet, but we are going to be doing our honeymoon in September. So I need to like work out the dates and then be like, so I can do this week and this week for the honeymoon and not that week. He'll be like, honey, it's our honeymoon. Why not? I'll be like, got really important business to attend, actually.
Yeah. Hona know how to throw a party.
It was good, wasn't it? Honestly, what was there? There was like, because I've never been to any of the other, so I've used Hona now. I trained in 2022. I was already buying some of the products in 2022, like towards the end, and then I fully converted all my builder gels to them in like January 23. So I've been using them for like over 2 years now, but I was too scared to go to the other events by myself. So I just never did. I was like, oh, they're not for me, or I've not got like enough followers on Instagram and like I won't know anyone and I'm not like a big in the industry. Like it's not for me. Honestly, I'm so gutted now that I never went to the others because I think they just look so fun anyway, but also like all the other people I could have met as well. And like, I feel like I really denied myself those opportunities. Yeah. But what did they have on there? Was it fire breathing?
There was a fire breather.
There
was a drag queen.
I think there was like a tarot card reader, but we missed them.
Yes.
I think they were just in a corner and you could go, but we got distracted talking and...
Yeah, I think we just got drunk, to be honest, at that point.
We were just having a great time. We forgot about that, and then the next day we were like, oh yeah, that was the thing. So much fun, wasn't it? And you get like your ticket price back as well, which I think is really cool because I didn't actually realise that when I bought the ticket.
But the tickets weren't even that expensive anyway, were they? Were they like £30?
I'm sure it was on one of the Horner podcasts or something where they said it might have even been in person at the event where they said they only ticket it to avoid people like booking all the spots and then not coming. It makes people like commit to actually attending if they've bought a ticket. But then they give you the money back because if you show up, that was it, wasn't it? You had to like scan a thing to say that you'd showed up and then you got your discount back. But yeah, they said they only do that to stop people like literally using up spots and then not coming.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you really wanted to go and then you couldn't and then you found out like, oh, there was literally 20 people that didn't show up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Oh, I hope you can come to the September one.
I know. I I think
shame
it's
if
just.
you can't.
I think Hona, you need to come to Manchester.
Yeah,
feel
they
like-
do. They've been to Liverpool.
Yes.
Get to Manchester.
Yeah.
Although the only thing is, then we won't get a road trip.
True. We did. I actually did.
We'll have
really
to gather
enjoy
at
that.
someone's house and get ready together.
Yeah.
Because that was like one of the
I
most
feel
fun
like that.
parts.
Yeah, because I feel like us girls know before like a night out or anything, getting ready is more fun than the actual night out
Yeah.
sometimes. So I feel like it was just so much fun that we got to get up early. We could get to go together, get some food before, get all ready.
Yeah,
together.
I loved when India was like, right, come to mine, like park around the corner, like I'll drive. And then I was like trying to find like the side street, just seeing you come around the corner with your little case and like your rollers in your hand. I was like, that gal is ready to party.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
She's here for
with my
this.
fur coat.
Yeah, that was it. You had your fur coat on,
that
didn't you?
fur coat got a
You
lot
look
of.
so glam.
Yeah, everybody was like, literally the amount of compliments I got on that fur coat was crazy. I think I was actually known for the girl with the fur coat.
The girl with the fur coat.
Yeah.
And it's quite an iconic title.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. There's so many little snippets of that night that I just feel like I felt
A good time was had.
Yeah, a good time was definitely had.
Yeah, and I loved it because obviously in January you're like, oh, a bit skint, like you've like lost some days over Christmas, clients are maybe pushing their appointments back a bit in January. And then you're like, oh, I've got my free credit, I'm going to buy myself like a free gift afterwards. So I was
Funnily
like, yay.
I actually bought my hard gel with that.
Did you?
Yeah, because I kept wanting to try it. So I was like, I'm going to use that.
I can't remember what I bought with it. I think it was probably something boring, like a top coat and like, do you know,
Like a nail
just,
file.
just an essential.
Yeah.
But I was like, I remember being like, I want to buy my hard gel with it. That was the plan. And then I just never did. Hence why I've still not got around to trying it.
Yeah, because didn't they just come out with the hard gel recently? I think that's why.
Yeah,
I think
it
I
was
ended up getting
like-
it.
It was really new, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think maybe influencers had got it.
Yes, everyone
And there was
they were
like PR
trialing it out.
packages. People were talking about it. It was like everywhere. And then it like released like not long or just before the party.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I think
was
they were
like,
trialing it out.
I'm
weren't they?
gonna
I'm gonna buy that.
save my credit and buy that. And then I just ended up needing like a top coat. And I was like, just use it. It's on my
It's
account.
fine. Do you know what? In January we're a bit quiet, so you kind of need to save your money where you can.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about like the nerves around attending events because I obviously have touched on like how nervous I was for attending Maisie's one. Were you nervous?
I feel like this is why sometimes I'm like, I might be the wrong person to speak to about this, but luckily I'm really, really outgoing, but I'm like nervous in really weird situations. Like I'll be nervous about the most random thing. Like a client will be like, oh, can you do a French? I'm like, oh my God, literally shaking like a leaf. But then going to an event, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I think I was still definitely nervous, but I think honestly, fake it till you make it. I think nobody knows that you're nervous, and there's so many people that are probably in the exact same situation.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, and I think the first thing that you could do be like, oh my God, like, hi, like, sorry, I'm so nervous. You know, just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I think luckily I am just quite outgoing when it comes to that.
Yeah, when I went to Maisie's, one of the things when I first walked in was like everyone's in groups. They've obviously come together, like they must work in the same salon. They obviously know each other already. They've met at other events. They're all in groups. And I was like, oh God, I'm by myself. It's like coming out on a Saturday night where everyone's gone out with mates.
Yeah.
And I've rocked up to the club by myself.
But on your own.
I was like, oh. But then actually, as soon as you get speaking to people, like the girls who came up to me and said like, oh, just hang around with us. When I got chatting, two of them knew each other and travelled together. But the other girl was like, yeah, I've just come by myself. And then there was another girl and she was like, yeah, but I just met these tonight.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I would have looked at you as a four all chatting, laughing, having a good time, thinking, I'm the odd one out. But actually, like, you're by yourself, you're by yourself, you're by yourself, you're by yourself. So many of those groups will have been formed 20 minutes earlier than when you've arrived. So tips for anyone who's nervous to attend events, because I know there will be people listening who are thinking like, guys, you've talked all about how great events are, but I can't get over that initial anxiety. Like, what would your tips be for people who really want to attend events but can't quite get over that initial?
Well, I personally think going into a group chat.
Yes.
So I think wherever you found that from, you'll always be able to find a group chat that's been formed through that, or even make your own group chat. But I know Hona, an incredible community on Facebook, so you could always post in there like, oh, I'm planning on going to this event, like, is there any nail tech like WhatsApp groups or anything like that? And there's always loads going around, so you can always go in there, introduce yourself, and there'll be somebody that's like, you could be like, oh, I'm from Manchester, and there'll be someone else from Manchester, and you could always either meet up beforehand, just the two of you.
Yeah.
I think definitely going through like a group chat.
What about when you like actually walk into the event? Would you say just walk in with someone, you know?
I mean, either that, but like you did it, and like I feel like you're the best advocate for it. Like you're the best person to literally talk to because you've literally done it.
Yeah, I was fine, honestly. As long as you can get over that initial like, it's scary. But then there's all them sayings in there about like, if it doesn't scare you, it's not worth doing. And we should probably say something profound right now, but I'm going to give the basic version, which is like, just do it. Like, just literally.
Once you do that first one, it's like doing your first ever client.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't even think I remember doing my first client. I just did it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
you're terrified, but once you've done it, you're glad you've done it.
Yeah. And after that, I think it's absolutely fine. It's so much easier. I think definitely either group chats or if you're just walking in, either do what you kind of did, like either stand nearby or go to a bar. I think because normally there's someone always at the bar or someone in the toilet. Unfortunately, you just got both where no one was there. But there'll be either somebody else that stood there. Just kind of pan around the room, but everybody's so friendly, so I'm sure you'll be able to speak
and you
to
know
somebody.
What? It takes a lot of guts, but you could always go up to a group and be like, hi, do you mind if I perch here? Like, if you can muster up the guts, everyone will say yes.
Yes, 100%.
No one's going to be like, don't talk to us, you can't sit with us. Everyone will be like, yes.
We had that at the profile event. Like, a girl came up to us, she travelled on her own. I think she's from Chester. I think she was from Chester. And she came up to us and she was just literally like, hi guys, like, where are you from? Like, if you don't mind me standing with you. And we were like, literally, no, like,
that's so nice.
And India actually knew her from TikTok, I think. So they got to chatting about that because you never know, you might know someone through or recognise the name or something like that.
Yeah, you might recognise their like business name, but not their face yet. Yeah. I think I would say as well, if you sort of are too nervous to go up to a group and say like, can I sit with you? Can I chat? Can I perch here? I'm the event organiser because usually, like, I'm pretty sure Maisie was at the door the whole time. And obviously, like, India's, she was there waiting, like, they've put the event on, they know people don't know each other. Like, they're going to be looking out for people who are by themselves. If it's a brand event, like, speak to one of the team and just be like, oh, do you know if anyone else is by themselves? Like, can
I stand with anybody?
Introduce me to someone, like, I'm really nervous. They want you to go and have the best time and leave and rave about the event and the experience you've had. So, like, ask them for help.
Yeah, 100%. Because I think, like, you'd be surprised at how many people are in the exact same situation.
I also think with the nail event, you've got such an easy conversation starter. Like, you know they're a nail tech. You're not walking into a bar trying to just strike up conversation with someone random that you know nothing about.
When you're meeting someone for the first time, you definitely have a lot more to talk about because there's so many different questions that you don't know about them that you can ask.
Do you think attending events has helped you become more confident as a nail tech?
Yeah, I guess in a way it has, because I think now I've actually, for example, like I've been speaking to another educator and I actually just messaged her out of the blue to one of her stories because I seen that she trained with the same brand I did. And so I reached out to her and I just said, I was like, oh my God, congratulations. Like, I'm so happy for you. Like, I don't know what possessed me to do that, to be fair. But yeah.
I love that. That's so nice.
And it just gave me the confidence. And she replied, and honestly, we speak like every single day now. Like, we send voice notes of like 10-minute voice notes every single day. Like, how's your day been? How's your weekend been? And yeah, I think in that way, it's like almost made me not scared of messaging people because I think my replies, the reply's always going to be a reply. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and ultimately, if someone doesn't want to make friends with you, like, they might be a bit standoffish in a message, but you just think, oh, I just won't speak to you again.
Yeah, I just won't speak to you again, yeah. We're all kind of like scared of rejection, aren't we?
Yeah.
And I think that's always a worry for a lot of people. Yeah, what about you? I feel like, for example, you starting the podcast and things like that and reaching out to other nail techs, like, surely gave you like the confidence from going on your own to things.
Well, yeah, definitely. Like, I have managed to now meet other nail techs. So, like, some of the guests I've had on the podcast, obviously I've got you on who I met for an event. Sophie's coming on in a few weeks who we met at both of the events with India. I'm hoping to be able to align my schedule with India's and get her on at some point, but let's just see. Yeah, like, one of my guests I trained in the extensions with, so that was really nice to kind of catch up with her again. I've got Aisha coming on in a few weeks, who obviously I didn't meet through an event, but I met because I was looking for a tech that used Horner because I wanted a Horner tech to do my nails for my 30th a few years ago. So I think, yeah, it's like just that networking, and as soon as you go to events, you realise everyone does want to network and like make friends, and then it makes you less scared to reach out, doesn't it? So yeah, it's definitely helped, and like it's helped me at least have like a baseline of like, right, I'm gonna line up them and them and them and them, and then it's made like reaching out to not new nail techs, but nail techs that I like know of but like aren't necessarily friends with. It's made that a bit easier because I'm like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? They say no. Exactly. And I have had a couple of people say no, and that's fine. Like, you know, I've had a couple of people. One girl was like, it's just not for me. I'm just like worried I'd say something that I'd regret. Like, she was like, I don't want to sort of waffle on and then say the wrong thing, which I completely understand. And then I've had another girl who was going to come on, but like some family stuff's come up, and like there's loads of reasons. But I've had a couple of people who are like, it's just not my thing. Like, I'm just not a natural like speaker. I don't know if I fancy it. And I'm like, yeah, sweet.
That's literally absolutely fine.
Don't worry about it, hon. Like,
yeah, it's not for everybody, is it?
No.
I mean, to be fair, even I was saying about today, I was like, I was a bit nervous because I was like, I just hope I'm not boring. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you
I was really
would never be boring. I assure you, girl.
Like, I was really, really excited to do this, but then this is so different to like what I'd ever normally do. Like, I've never done anything like this before. But obviously, it helps that I know you and I've done a few events with you. But see, like, imagine if you just reached out to me randomly.
Yeah.
If we hadn't met at events, like, I don't know how would I.
Yeah, if you'd have actually gone for it, you might have been like, actually, no, this is too far out of my comfort zone. Not happening.
But that all came from us meeting at events.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that like it helps with confidence, with speaking, like building that community. Definitely. Like, I have met people who I just wouldn't know had I not been to events.
Yeah.
So for me, it's 1,000% worth doing if like anyone's thinking of it and is nervous. It's not the best advice because I feel like it's the same as like if someone's like, oh, I'm really depressed, and you're like, have a bath, go for a walk.
Yeah,
it's like, great,
literally. Well, like, just don't be depressed.
Yeah,
like, well,
don't be sad.
Yeah, like,
haven't thought that.
Yeah, I haven't thought of that, but thanks for that.
Whereas like, yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, you might be nervous to attend an event, but just like,
just do
don't
it.
be, just do it, just get over it. I appreciate it's not the most constructive advice, but you really have to just remember, you're a nail tech, you're used to talking to people all the time, you know what you're doing, you meet new people constantly. Just think of it like having a new client.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're nervous before it, but it always is fine.
And you have more to speak about. You have literally so much in common. Like, us in our group chat now, whenever we have any issues or if we need any advice, like, we're always message now, don't we? We're like, girls, I need your advice. And we just chat about it. And it's so good to have that sort of community.
That support, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got the same frustrations. You've got the same passions, I guess.
Yeah, 100%.
So, should we do Nightmare Before the Nail Test? Nightmare from the Nail Test. So, I still haven't got a real one. So, we're still on ChatGPT. One day we will get a real one. That is my mission in life. Maybe I should say it as... No, I don't want to set it as a New Year's resolution because that feels too far away. I want one soon.
Yeah.
So if anyone listening could actually send me one, that would be ideal. However, for now, we have got ChatGPT one. So, no, this is actually so funny because I asked ChatGPT to write me a paragraph written as if they were writing in. And the opening line is, "Hi girls, love the podcast. It's literally my weekly therapy." Okay, I didn't ask you to pretend to be a fan, ChatGPT.
Do you know what? An extra fan. We love it.
We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, thanks. Glad you love the pod. "Hi girls, love the podcast. It's literally my weekly therapy. I've got a bit of a dilemma I'd love your advice on. I work in a salon with a few other nail techs and one of them has started copying everything I do. Same nail designs, same TikTok audio the day after I've posted it, even copied my exact treatment menu. I know imitation is meant to be flattery, but it's starting to feel like she's trying to outdo me at my own game. I don't want to cause drama, but it's getting under my skin. Do I say something or just take it as a weird compliment and keep doing my thing?"
I personally think just take it as a compliment because I just think I don't like confrontation anyway. I think also it depends on how far they're taking it. I think so because sometimes, you know, when you see like a nail post, like whenever I've literally copied somebody's nails, I will always give them the
credit.
Yeah, always have them be like inspired by, or I would always like them, especially if it's somebody that's literally created that design.
Yeah, it's like really unique.
Yeah, it's like so unique that most people wouldn't copy. Like the starfish, like I don't know who started that trend. Block them. If it's bothering you to a point where you don't want them to see stuff constantly copying you, take it as a compliment because obviously they like your stuff and want to be copying you.
Yeah.
But also I just think you are you. You literally, there's a reason why you do this as a job and why you're so successful. And I just think obviously they just find that really, really, what's the word that I'm trying to think of? They clearly find it that inspiring.
They find you inspirational enough to copy.
I don't know whether that's just me being really nice and just trying to think of it in a nice way, but I just think if it's really bothering you, I would honestly just either say like I'd like really like the credit, or if they just don't and carry on, just block. Because I know one of my friends did that she does eyelashes, and there was a girl that was literally like copying or like every single time exactly the same post that she was posting.
Yeah.
So instead of saying anything, she just blocked her, and then now there's just absolutely no trouble because she can't see what she's posting.
Yeah.
And yeah, vice versa.
I also think as well, like, obviously if it's someone online, it'll be frustrating because like you're probably noticing but other people aren't. But like in that situation, it was someone in the same salon, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, was it in the same salon?
I think it was in the same salon. I work in a salon with a few other nail techs. One of them started copying everything I do.
Oh, she is a dilemma.
So, yeah, but clients will notice. Like, if you're noticing and clients follow you both, clients will pick up on that and think, oh, I just saw that yesterday. I've already seen that. So you probably don't need to do or say anything because other people know you're the original.
Yeah, like you're the OG.
Yeah.
I think if you actually did work with them, I think potentially actually do say something, you know.
Do you think?
Because I just feel like it's more like it's almost.
Is
like
it not going to create an environment though, like hostility?
I feel like as long as you approach it in a very nice manner.
What would you do though? Like bit of role play.
Why are you copying me?
I'm not.
I'm like, okay.
Like, what if they just deny it and say it's not that original? It's Starfish Nails.
But then
I've done it in the same week.
Say, no, I appreciate that. But it just feels like as soon as I do one post, like you're posting the exact same thing, like it's fine, like I don't mind, but I just appreciate you with the credit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's the way that you probably can come across it, but I know what you mean, because imagine if they're just like denying it all and you're like, okay, am I just making this up in my head?
Yeah, you'd feel well gaslit, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, maybe it's just me overthinking it.
I think for me, way easier said than done because it would piss me off, but I think the only person who's getting down about it is you.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
and also deep dive into why you care. Get ChatGPT as a therapist and be like, why do I care? Because ultimately, the reason you care is because you're not getting credit for your ideas.
Yes.
You're like, I did that first, and now they're doing the same thing, and other people might see it and think it's their idea, not mine. That's why you care.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. Maybe there's other reasons, but I would assume that's why I would care, because it'd be like, everyone's going to think. And then it's like, well, you've done it first, so it doesn't matter whether, like, what other people think, because your followers will see that you've done it first anyway.
Yeah, and like you said, it's the same with like your clients would see that as well and be like, hang on a minute, didn't you post something like the other day about that?
And I think it's just going to get you down. It's going to get you frustrated. Meanwhile, they're like, la, la, la,
yeah,
la,
not
la,
bothered,
la.
yeah.
What should I post today? Let me just check their page. Right? And actually, to be honest, it's probably causing them more stress because they have to check your page, find out like what you've posted, and then they've got the stress of recreating it for the next day. That's stressful.
Yeah, that is really stressful. Trying to get it out in time and everything.
Maybe play with it, maybe have fun with it and be like, right, I'm going to post the most random stuff. Oh my God, create a close friends story, but only put them on it, and then create like stupid stuff and see if they copy that. And then they'll just sabotage themselves because they'll be posting ugly nail designs.
I don't think I have the time for that. But I know what you mean, like this is a thing. I feel like either take it as a compliment, because obviously it is. I think the only way you can see it is the copying you, because they find you like good.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I think
being
that's
copied is annoying. Like I was the
100%.
older sister. My sister used to copy me and it used to wind me up. And my mum would always say, "Oh, but it just means she likes what you're doing." I'm like, I don't care.
I don't
It's
care.
annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But it actually doesn't matter that much.
No.
As annoying as it is, it doesn't
I
actually
think
matter.
you are good at what you do for a reason.
Yeah.
And you posted that first because you came up with the idea, or you wanted to try that first. But at the end of the day, you are you, and nobody else can copy that, unfortunately.
Yeah. And if you're the one doing it first, just be pleased that you're in a position where you're the copied, not the copier.
Yes.
Because you've not got the stress of trying to copy it. You've got your own original ideas. And ultimately, the other thing is, how original is any idea? Do you know what I mean? Like, we all,
true.
like...
You've probably seen the idea somewhere.
Yeah.
You've heard about it, or a client's told you about trying this thing. Like, it's not going to...
Yeah, like, obviously it's annoying if someone's copying you, but at the same time, like, what are they copying? Is it a day in the life post? Because that's not original, honey.
No.
Like, I'm only saying this so sassy because I know it's a fake person. If it was real, I would be like, honey.
Yeah, honey.
But...
I know it's just ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But he's our biggest fan.
Our biggest fan. loves tuning in for weekly therapy. Yeah, I think maybe get some therapy yourself.
Yeah.
That sounded so sassy. I didn't mean that sassy. I mean, deep dive, why... What's something not for? Deep dive, why do you care? that they've copied you.
Yeah.
Like, is it them or is it because you feel like you're not getting credit? In
Yeah.
which case you are, because you're posting it first. Or people will clock on, and ultimately then if their clients come to them and are like, oh, I don't know what I want, and they've not got original ideas, they'll be like flustered. Like, that's stressful for them, and their clients will realise that. So.
Yeah. I'd even maybe like, even if you saw something, like you could always like reply to it, like, oh my god, I literally did these yesterday, like they're so cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, to be like, I'm noticing that you are copying me, but I'm also being nice about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then just be like, oh, just next time, like, let me know, like, and I'll
tag me in it.
Yeah.
Little
I feel like I'll just try and be nice, because I think if you're working with someone, you don't want to make an act per se. I think that is one of the main things, isn't it? But,
and ultimately, like, what are you going to get from saying something?
Yeah, it's just going to...
They either deny that they're copying you and then they carry on. I don't know, like, what are you wanting to get out of saying something?
Yeah, exactly.
You probably just want to get it off your chest that it's annoying. Tell your friends, tell your mum, tell your partner, like, just go, piss me off.
Yeah.
The end.
The end. Correct.
This lovely oil on. Fab. So, thank you very, very much for joining me.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me. I've had such a fun afternoon.
I'm glad you have. We have been here, like, this is going to get edited to like an hour's time, but we have been here for literally like 4 hours, haven't we?
3.5 hours.
3.5. All right. Well,
yeah.
Got time for a bloody. If anybody would like to follow you, where can they find you? What's your handle?
So mainly on Instagram, it is beautybysasha_x. And if you want to always have a chat, I'm always free to chat for sure.
TikTok, you don't use loads, but you are on there, aren't you?
Yeah, I do try to post as much as I can, but I just can't edit to save my life. I don't even post that much on Instagram either, because I just cannot post anything. I'm terrible at taking pictures and I'm terrible at posting.
Yeah.
But it is also beautybysasha66 on TikTok, I'm pretty sure.
And if anyone wants to get in touch about courses, is that just message you on your main page?
Yes, that is also on Beauty by Sasha, and they've got all the information on there, and you can always message me.
So, do you want to show the camera your nails? So we have used
So cute.
today Horner's Hard Gel in Core. We're unsure of the colour name, but we'll find out. Oh, we didn't get to use the Mirror Gold. I was going to blooming gel it and then... Never mind. I'll pop this to one side. I'll try and get a client to have this later because I really want to use it. So we've gone for a nice, fun, summery pink and orange. I love pink and orange together.
It's making me look tan.
Such a vibe. Yeah, it's such a holiday vibe. Very bright.
I know, I love it.
Well, thank you so much for joining, and hopefully we'll attend an event
reunite.
together soon.
Yeah, 100%, and hopefully see you, Puzzles.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.